Hi, my name is Ezurin Farisha, Binti Jusshairi, Majid number 284253. We'll be presenting about the initial run of the task until the conversion matrix. I'll start at the import some of the libraries. So we need to import NumPy, Pandas, Seaborn, and also Matplotlib for the linear algebra, data processing, data visualization, and also statistical data visualization. We need to load our dataset, which is in .csv format, to train and test the AI. Next, we have the remove data predictor in the data set, which we need to drop the date column, which is unrelated to the information that has no effect to the outcome. Also need to drop the ring column, which have one that have no information as our training parameter. Okay, we will have to find our numerical variable and display the numerical variables in the data frame. Okay, next we have view the categorical variable, which we need to fill the column respectively. Okay, for the label encoder object, we need to encode the string type variable into the numerical data by using pre-processing label encoder. Then we will need to display the data variables. Okay, so we need to drop the range column because its output are not the part of the variable we need. And we need to assign the range tomorrow column for the y later use. Okay, we need to split the data set, which means 80% of the training and 20% of the testing metrics. We will be fitting it into the logistic regression, train the model using the logistic regression by taking the x train and also y train, because remember x is all the variable and its output will be compared to y. So we'll just need to check the accuracy and have the conversion matrix and slice it into 4 pieces. So we will have to visualize the conversion matrix with the Seaborn heat map. I think that's it from me. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Soleh, and now I will be presenting on the weightage adjustment. So for the first part, we have adjusting the threshold. First and foremost, based on logistic regression, we will be predicting 10 input with 2 classes from 0 and 1. And then we will store the probabilities in a data frame. Then we will proceed to creating a new data set. So after we create a new data set, which is DF2, we will be finding the summation of the null value in the DF2. Then we will proceed on encoding some labels which is non-numerical labels into numerical ones, and then we will fill all the null values in the numerical variable. So here we encode from the column location until rain tomorrow, from non-numerical into numericals, and fill all the other columns, the null ones, with the numerical value. Next, we will be dropping the rain tomorrow column. So it is for the x1, and for the y part, we will be assigning the rain tomorrow column itself. Then we keep track on it by checking the summation of any null values, and we check on the first 5 rows of the dataset afterwards. Last but not least, we have a look on the result prediction part. So here we have result prediction based on logistic regression, and we predict based on the prediction for the second data set. We get the accuracy of our prediction, then determine the accuracy and the macro and weighted average, and lastly input the predictions on the new data set, which is the DF2.
Assalamualaikum and a very good day everyone. I'm Dayang, so I'll continue the presentation. Okay, so first of all, we select the CSV file over here, and then we initialize it as dataset, which is this one, 253 DST, and then we encode all the labels starting from location until rain tomorrow. We change it from string value into numerical value, and then we use logistic regression method to actually predict our data, which is over here, and then we want will actually come out as a binary number, which is a 0 and 1. So we want to make it more understandable, so we change into something that human can understand, which is the value 0 is actually represent no, and the value 1 is actually representing yes. And then we're structuring the final data frame. We want to create the final data frame actually, and then we take what we do over here is that we take the date and location column from initial data frame and then we initialize it into the last data frame. Also, the same one goes to the rain prediction column, which is we take the will it rain column from the rain prediction column and also put it inside last data frame. And then we increment each day by 1 to make it will it rain tomorrow become today, and then we return the value. That's it from me. I would like to pass it to the next presenter.
Hi, my name is Azib with Suhaimi. So right now I will be showing you on how our GUI works. So before we get into that, I will run the code first. Alright, so after I run the coding, after we run the code, so the dataset has been loaded and then has been tested, which is 80%, and then which is 20% testing and 80% of training. So right now we will be putting some line of code which will be opening our GUI. After I put in some line of codes, so it will pop up the GUI, and here is our GUI. So the first one, it will show the rain prediction in Australia, which is our topic, and then we will show, and then there is a list of our team members here. And then from the left, there's a navigation panel, which includes two pages, which is home and AI prediction. So let's go into the AI prediction. Okay, so this is the part where we predict which place and when it will rain. First, you need to browse your file, and must be CSV file to predict the future. And then I will select the file, which is distribution set. Don't mind this one because this one is a data set. So as you can see here, it will show you the input, and then this is the prediction of it. And then as you can see here, there are three columns, which is three column, I guess. Date, location, and then the prediction, which is will it rain or not. And then if the place is raining, the column on that places, it will color blue. Alright, so yeah, this is our GUI, and I think that's it for our I think that's it. I think that's all for our GUI, and yeah, thank you for watching.
Okay, so you might be wondering to yourself, how do these two files, the front end and back end, talk to each other? Basically, in the GUI, we ask the user to browse file, as seen in line 91. This file also has to be typed .csv, and then it will be the file will be given to the variable name uploaded file. This uploaded file will be then read by pandas and will be given to the variable name data frame. So now it's basically a data frame type variable, and it will write out the data frame onto the GUI just to give the user a visual representation of what they inputted. And then we'll take df as a variable, and then we will insert the AI prediction with the file name that we uploaded. So this basically returns the whole data frame that we need to print out again, that shows the prediction values and everything else. So df will be then printed out on here, as seen in line 116 to 118. And then we also gave it a style where any cell that has the word yes basically will turn the background color into blue, and then the color of the font also white, just to indicate on which days will be rainy and which days will not. So that's about it. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you understand how our program works.